What can you do as a parent if you're desperate to save your kid? And that's why Tim Ryan is my next guest. He's an expert in interventions. He's one of the most sought-after speakers on the topic in the country. He is the author of From Dope to Hope, A Man in Recovery. He speaks from experience because he is a former heroin addict himself. So, Tim, this story of Cher, I wondered if can you physically remove a loved one from a situation like this allegation suggests if that person doesn't want to go into rehab? I've always understood you have to buy in.
Nobody wants to go to rehab, Ashleigh. Nobody. That's why a lot of families hire people like my wife and I as professional interventionists. But there's a magical dance to how an intervention works. And unfortunately, if families don't do them and prepare properly, 9 out of 10 times they go sideways. And to answer your question, no, you can't force anyone into treatment unless you're in the state of Florida. They have a law called the Baker Act, to where if my wife was harming herself or in severe alcoholic or drug addict, I could call the police, have her Baker acted because she's a harm and danger to herself. They'll put her on a 5 to 7 day psych hold. Then you can go in front of a judge and have that individual charged under the Marchman Act. Bottom line, they'll send an officer to the psych ward or the hospital, and they'll say, so-and-so, you've been charged under the Marchman Act. You have two choices. You can go to jail or you can go to treatment. Most people go to jail. Treatment, it's 4 months minimum. But if they leave treatment, they're going to go do 6 months in jail. What happened in this situation? You have a mother that loves her son. Parents will do whatever they need to do so their children don't die.
I'd have gone in with my own talons if I were strong enough. I certainly would have. I would never fault Cher if she did. It's not sure that she did. There was no police report filed. Can I just ask, you've only got about 30 seconds left, but if you've tried interventions over and over and they don't work, then what's up your sleeve? What do you got left?
Sometimes it's just getting someone on the phone to communicate, to plant the seeds, to build the trust that when they put their hand up, they're ready to go. You get them into treatment immediately. Nobody wants to go. It's a process. It's a journey, but they're very, very successful. And that is the start of recovery. Some people go the first time. Some people relapse 10 times. Then they get it. Never give up hope. If they got a heartbeat, they've got hope. Put your hand up, ask for help.
Yeah. I said I had 20 seconds left, and I actually overtime, but I do want to ask you, because there's some pretty big money in being a caretaker, right? She'd apparently hired a caretaker while he was at the Chateau Marmont, or a celebrity sober companion. Does that work?
Sober companions absolutely work, especially with high-profile families, individuals, business entrepreneurs. They're in such a different world that it's good to have someone with them, but this person is watching them 24/7, making sure they're going to the gym, to meetings, to therapy appointments, while that individual is figuring out how to figure out what this life of recovery is like. But yes, it can be expensive.
Amazing.
It could be $2 to 10 grand a day based on the individual and where you're traveling.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.